welcome everyone to episode 68 of the COD Casuals. We're your host, Justin.
And I'm Mike.
How you doing? For the second time.
It's always funny whenever, because we usually don't mess this up, but just like we did before, and then we have to go and like ask again.
You know?
Yeah. I always think about this when I see like television broadcasts that are going on and they're interviewing or they screw things up.
Yeah.
You know?
Except they're live.
Well, you know what's funny? So I watched it was this morning I saw it, and it was this cooking show. And I mean, you see it like in any shows, they bring in people. They're like, oh, like I wonder who's there at their door, and then they're there and like, whoa, hey, nice to see you. Like it's obviously staged. Yeah. Can you imagine how many times they screw that up, and they have to like they have to open the door like 5 or 6 times for this person.
The reality TV stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so bad.
Yeah, just pretend like we're walking into your house.
Yeah, exactly. But to answer your question, I'm doing great. We're chilling. We got the games going on in the background.
Yep.
It's a nice sunny day. Yeah. The pollen though is in full force.
Yeah.
Which I usually don't have a problem with allergies, but I don't know why this year it's like when I got in my car it's just like yellow.
Yeah.
And I just got a car wash last week and it's already destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have allergies. But I've heard the older you get though, the more common it is to get allergies.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Like I said, that I even get them because my dad gets them, but I don't. I usually don't ever get them.
Yeah,
Open my water here, which is a struggle and a half. Forgot, but yeah. Otherwise, it's been a pretty quiet week. Work wasn't too bad, and we've been chilling. We've been on the grind of Call of Duty on the wonderful Vanguard grind.
It's been garbage.
I'll
just say that.
Yeah,
we literally have been losing all the time.
Yeah, well, we played. It's so up and down. You know. Talking about ranked, giving our daily ranked update, and I'm sure people are on the struggle bus with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We just are like one day we'll fry. Yeah. Like this was, I don't know, maybe 3 days ago. We were cooking, then we lost every game. And then last night we were doing great and we lost 2 games. 2 or 3 games, was it? Yeah. One of them I don't count because the guy literally left like not even halfway through it. We were destroying, and then he just leaves. Yeah. I don't. Even just thinking about that now has got me on full tilt again. Yeah. I'm like right back to where I was last night.
Yeah, I don't know. The past couple of days, I just haven't been feeling comfortable. I've lost over 200 SR in 2 days.
That's gross.
2 days, and it's just like I don't know. It's really annoying. It's been pissing me off.
Yeah, because dude, you don't even play bad. That's what I don't get. You know, like
I mean, I don't feel as comfortable as like last week.
Yeah,
like it's a little like you guys are listening now, and it's it'll be Monday.
Yeah,
but literally we played Tuesday.
Yep,
and like I felt the same.
Yeah,
but now like I don't know, there's something about it, and plus like I've been skipping a little bit too.
Yeah, dude, that's something you've been dealing with the past like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I almost destroyed my controller yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I was so pissed. And it's just like, it's so annoying.
I could tell you were tilted, but not that tilted, bro.
No, I was really angry. Yeah. It was so annoying. Because I hate looking on the map, and we're doing stuff wrong, and I can't do anything about it.
Right.
And then I try to get kills, and I can't do anything. I went like 15 and 30 one map. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, that was on the... the Gavato. Yeah, Hardpoint.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
No, no.
I've had bad games. I don't go double neg.
Yeah, and that's the thing too is like when you're lagging like that, and then people are like appearing in front of you and all that. Yeah. Then all like setups and everything, you're not playing like yourself, and then we're all like, everything's like, kind of going out the window.
Yeah, you know? my ping's been bad. It's like my bullets, like I'll shoot first and then I die. Yeah. Like it doesn't even matter because like I probably like on my screen I'll hit like all my bullets, but in reality only 2 hit them.
Yeah. Which is psychotic.
Yeah, because they shot first on their screen.
Yeah.
But it's been annoying past couple of days.
Now, playing with any lag is like, it's the worst thing. I mean, dude, I know what that's like. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I told my sister, I was like, yeah, hop off Netflix. I literally went to everyone in my house. I'm like, get off.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And like they all did.
Yeah.
I was like,
did it get any better?
Not really.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the last couple of games, like, we were playing fine. Like, the one that we lost with 3 people.
Oh,
like, that got better, but...
Yeah. Dude, side note, if you leave in the middle of the game and in there, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you suck.
That's the thing, bro. We were winning, like, big time.
Yeah. We were winning, like, I don't get why this
we were almost over 2 hills.
Yeah.
On, what was it, Tuscan Hardpoint?
Yeah, Tuscan Hardpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy just, I saw him. I was watching his kill cam. He got gunned like bad.
Yeah.
And that just like, he snapped. He's like, no,
Just
I'm
left.
out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, chill out. Like you're all right. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to win.
Yeah.
As long as you get the win.
Yeah, I don't care. You know,
Yeah.
like there's games I don't play that great, but like I do everything that like I know I have to do.
Yeah. As long as you get the win.
Like that's the thing that I think for myself has been getting better. Like we've talked about it in previous episodes, how we're trying to, like every time we play, make sure that we stick to like, you stick to the plan, whatever you got to do. Yeah, know what you
Just
do. Not like, not just running around like in your own realm. You know, there's a couple of games where I'm like to you, I'm like, dude, just go off. Like you're piecing. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, like if people are doing well, like I think there was one game, this guy like he went off.
Yeah.
But we still lost. Like he got like I don't know 15 plus more kills than everyone in the lobby.
Yeah.
We still lost.
Yeah. But and that's also too like I mean that could be like everybody else on the team, but it's also the kills that he gets.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know?
what I was gonna mention. Yeah, like the kills that guy was getting was not important.
Yeah,
and it screwed us.
He's killing people who are like way on the other side of the map.
That don't matter.
Yeah, but then the people who are pushing the hill, like whether it's hardpoint or control, he's not getting those guys. I'm like, dude, those are the people you need.
Yeah, those are the people that we need to hop on the hill.
Yeah, but like most of the time, I'm just always trying to be rotating. Yeah. I'm always trying to be so conscious of like time.
Yeah,
like if we have 30 seconds on MW2,
yeah,
I'm just like, we gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like I just try to you said we've been trying to place ourselves. My big thing is like placing ourselves at the right point on every single map, like especially control too. Like Berlin, when on A now, the new A, because they flip the control points now to match the search and destroy like bomb site. But if we get like all 4 kills and we're defending on A, like we can run up, but sometimes like we get a little too crazy. We all run up and they're on B, and then everyone hits B, and now A is just left wide open.
Yeah,
and then we get all 4 kills, 3 kills, whatever, like on B, but now they're spawning on the A side.
Yeah,
and then it's just a free hit for them.
Yeah,
and then we have to track all the way back.
Yeah. Are you talking about Berlin?
Yeah, Berlin. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's always like a debate. Is if like I know on that map, it's weird because in ranked. You can really defend both sites pretty easily, or like for the most part. But when you watch the professionals play, if they like full stack A, they just are like whatever, just forget about it. They just don't even bother with it. They're like, just take it.
Yeah.
You know, don't waste lives. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, ranked like you can get away with that.
Oh yeah.
But then you make mistake like because of that you overextend.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, I don't run to A unless there's someone, or B, sorry, unless someone's sitting on A already, like a teammate.
Yeah.
Because then I know that if someone's going over to B, they're not going to be spawning like and getting a free like, cap or like hopping on the flag for free.
Yeah. So. Now it's all like little things like that as we've been playing it more and more.
Yeah.
I think for sure we've gotten better with it. We've gotten better at especially watching certain spots.
Yeah. We've definitely gotten better. It's just past couple of days just been bad.
Yeah, dude, it's been a straight L all day. Yeah. We've been in the blender.
Yeah.
But I mean, even
super frustrating.
Yeah, or certain game modes, it's so funny because we'll do like what was it? We were doing terrible on Search and Destroy. We just could not win.
Yeah.
And then like when we play the next night and we only play Search and Destroy and we win all of them.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
COD's just so day to day.
No, it seriously is, dude. Like last night we got a decent mixed bag. Like we played a lot of hardpoint.
A lot of hardpoint.
And we won. I think we won most of them. I think we won all of them actually, except that one, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
No, we lost MW2 hardpoint too.
Oh yeah.
That, and we lost.
That was when we lost bad.
Yeah.
We lost
I like
that one. Really
that
bad.
one. I was like, all right, that was the one that the guy like got 15 plus more kills than everyone in the lobby.
Yeah.
But he was getting kills that literally don't matter.
Yeah.
And he also had like 10 seconds on the hill.
Yeah. No, that doesn't do anything for us.
Yeah. It's like if you're gonna go slay around the hill.
Yeah.
Or hold specific areas.
Or with those guys too, like on that map, I see it all the time. Like against people who are pretty good and they know what they're doing, is they'll just have one guy up in the top gun on the ship, just holding everything down.
Yeah.
And when I can't kill that guy, like he's just killing everybody over and over again. Yeah. Like I lose composure immediately. I'm like, oh my dude, because this guy, he's controlling the map.
Yeah, you know? And like if you're a good person up there and like you have a snappy shot, which I mean, like up there's like it's easy to kill the person up there.
Yeah,
but if you're like people aren't trying to actually kill that person, up there it's hard. But they have to snap pretty quick on people because people look at it quickly. Yeah,
you got to be good, and you got to know too, like where exactly they're gonna be, because there's sometimes where I've snuck through and I'm out of their line of sight, like towards the bottom of the ship, and I can see them, you know.
Yeah.
But if you just keep running out, like where the tower is and out in the middle, and you don't even acknowledge them, you'll get smoked every single time.
That's me.
Yeah,
because I always run a sub on MW2, so I'm just like, all right, someone's going to pick him up eventually.
Yeah,
and then I'll die 3 times in a row. I'm like, this guy's still there.
Yeah. Oh no.
And then I run out again. I'm like,
well, yeah, dude. And that's the thing. Is like so many times. I mean, granted, it's because it's just the two of us that are playing, but and we have random people we're not talking to.
Yeah.
Like I lose it because then there's sometimes where I just get them like right away and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where I'm screwed. And, you know, you can't really do anything because you're too busy, you know, running around with the sub trying to actually get in the hill and do stuff. Yeah. And it's just like, now we're tanking.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm fed up with this. I'm going to try to go get this guy with the sub.
Yeah.
And I try to get him with the sub. And, like, if I get that guy somehow, I'm like, what the hell? Like, why am I doing this? And then the other teammates are somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
They're off in the back.
Yeah. I don't know if
they're close to anything. Dude, it makes me lose my mind, you know?
Yeah.
If you can't tell by the way we're talking about it. Every episode we say it, tonight will be better.
Yeah.
You can't not think that it's going to be complete trash every time.
Yeah.
You can't think that.
Well, that's our rant of ranked so far.
Yeah, and overall Vanguard's been pretty slow.
Yeah, I played a little bit early this morning, and like it's just, I mean, I ran into that control issue again. Like, you know, you join in the game, and then the game like just it just ends randomly.
Classic.
Went to around 5, and then we lost because the game like ended.
Right.
It doesn't. I don't get why that happened still, but you know, I'm just not questioning anything anymore with this game because it's June.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think I think for the most part, they're giving up on this.
Yeah, you know? I mean, like it's going into the next topic,
dude. I was just
the main
gonna
topic.
Say, brother,
good
segue.
segue.
Smooth topic, right? Yeah, I got you.
But Vanguard, right? Like it's June. Next Call of Duty's coming out in October.
Yeah.
So like, and we're having problems with game modes. Yeah. It's not like glitches around the map. It's legit the whole game mode that's not working. So, but the new Call of Duty that's coming out, MW2, which is like the main topic of today's episode, right? I'm sure a lot of people have seen already, like the cover art reveal.
Yep.
And like the YouTube video of them like revealing it, which was a cool YouTube video. If you guys haven't seen it, like I'll link it below.
Yeah, you can do that, and then you can also check it out too if you're still hanging around and you're playing Vanguard. I think they have a QR code when you load up that you can go and scan it. Yeah. You know, any way you can get to view it. We'll link it below to make it easy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty run of the mill. Like it's standard. It doesn't give, obviously, and it's not supposed to give a ton of insight into what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like it looks badass.
It's all art. But I will say this is the first time that COD's like done a like art reveal.
Yeah.
And it was a cool art reveal. Like you had like some cool like drone shots and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know people probably don't really care about that, but it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. And like it was in person. Like they literally put up a giant poster like on cargo containers and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I can't imagine how long that took.
Yeah, exactly. And getting all the planning for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
And people were like, this is stupid. Where's the reveal?
Yeah, right. Now, I think it's a nice touch. You know, I don't know, with all the trailers, like I see people already are super excited for it, and I can understand that because of what we just spent the first 10 15 minutes going off about, that people are ready for the next COD. But you just got to pump the brakes with all these things. You can't you can't get ahead of yourself and think that this is going to be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Not to be a Debbie Downer.
Yeah, no, you just don't know. Yeah. It's like I'm optimistic and hopeful, but I'm not going to go in and be like, dude, this is literally going to be the greatest ever. You know,
because I mean, like I used to, but then the past releases, they haven't been good.
Yeah.
Besides Treyarch, I always go in, I'm like, this is going to be a really good game. And then Cold War almost wasn't, and then we got better.
Yeah.
And then it became a good game.
Yeah, and this is a weird one where this game we were bad at it, and then we got good at it, but I still don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's going to be cool. Like it'll be a good game. Mm-hmm. Whether it'll be in that like that tier that people are expecting it.
Yeah.
You know, and living up to the name, that'll have to be seen.
Yeah.
What was cool about the release is the trailer that they had. Did you like the one with Captain Price? You see that?
Yeah.
And they had Tim the Tatman in there.
Yeah, that was like a new one.
Yeah. Dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
That got me like, let's say, not excited for the game, but just cool to be recognizing somebody in the community.
Yeah, in the gaming community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that helps. Gives a lot of exposure.
Yeah, a ton.
Like streamers and stuff. Because I'm sure there are a lot of Call of Duty players. They don't know who Tim the Tatman is.
Oh yeah,
or they just don't know what like streaming is.
Yeah. So for those people who are listening, he's a massive streamer.
Yeah.
He's like a huge Call of Duty streamer. That's all he does. But he's a Warzone guy though. He started off playing multiplayer, but he's a huge Warzone person. He's like I'd say he's one of the premier faces in Call of Duty, like regarding that.
Yeah, I mean, like he plays a lot of different games now.
Yeah,
but he started off on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like he jumps from game to game. He originally started on COD.
Yeah, and when he being featured in COD too, it's a boost, you know, because there's people who they don't play the game as much. They just watch him.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think is a big reason why like Activision or whoever like reached out to him, because I mean, you know, he has a huge viewership, so people that watch him, if he's playing the game, they're going to play whatever game he's playing. Yeah,
and what they need to tap into, which it seems like they are with this, is like you said, all the popularity and the following that these people have and what that does. Putting these creators in the game, dude, that'd be sick. You know, to have like whether he's just an NPC or he's a character you could buy.
Yeah.
You know?
Like it. I don't know. Activision, they haven't been like the best about it.
No.
But I hope this year, like specifically, like they acknowledge the gaming community.
Yeah.
They acknowledge like the creators and the people that, like, you know, the reason why they stopped playing Call of Duty is because like nothing's getting fixed.
Yeah.
But they want the scene to grow.
Right.
And they'll do anything to get the scene to grow, but like you have to reach out to them and, you know, collaborate and like work with them.
Yeah, and we've seen that with Fortnite, you know, like they did. What'd they do? They did one with Ninja. They put him in the game.
Yeah.
They put Ali A in the game, I think. And then obviously all the celebrities and all the other collaborations that they had. But you know, throwing in those two guys, I mean, those are huge gamers on the platform. Mm-hmm. And all the kids and adults or whoever that want to play as them, I mean, that'll bring them in. It's wild to think that you can play as a YouTuber in a game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like, they just need to do more with collaborating with creators, like, as a whole, just in general. Whatever that is, right? Which, I mean, hopefully, so the reveal, right? The worldwide reveal is going to be June 8th.
Yep.
Which is, by the time you guys listen to this episode, it's going to be the Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, Wednesday of the week this episode comes out.
Yeah, because this is going to be, you'll be listening to this on the 6th.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know you and I are going to be watching it. Like, I don't think it's going to be multiplayer. It's probably just going to be like campaign and probably just some like cutscenes. Like, you know, and probably not even like cutscenes straight from the campaign. It might just be like all like live action stuff. It could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But can't really. The campaign's always going to be good for the most part. Like, I mean, Vanguard's campaign was like, it was fun to play, right? But it wasn't anything crazy. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah.
The campaign for that game seemed like very broken. Like it had good missions.
Yeah.
You know, but
like the game.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it seems like it had good missions and good ideas, but just stringing it all together, I was like, what's the connection with all this stuff?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Exactly.
It was just like a random hodgepodge of all cool missions.
I feel like COD now, the campaigns at least, it's starting to feel like every COD is like one campaign. Next COD, like it doesn't tie with anything else.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. I mean,
it's like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I mean that's
campaign was.
Yeah, they just didn't. They never follow like a lineage of like yeah, I know, right? With Ezio or whatever, they used to follow their story and then they would try to go to a new person. But even still, like I mean, going off COD for a second, like we think about Assassin's Creed, they only did what just the one series with Ezio, right? They didn't. He's the only person they've ever built multiple games off of, right?
I mean, like technically Altair, right? Like 1 and 2.
Well, I mean, you don't say like actually play as that person or follow his story. I guess you do in Altair because he's in 1 and then he's in Revelations, right?
I get, yeah, but yeah, like Ezio, he had 3 games, dedicated to himself,
totally dedicated to him. Yeah, this game. I mean, think about like the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, you had the
Soap.
Yeah, Soap
and
Captain Price.
Soap, Captain Price, and then
Ghost.
Ghost is in 2, and Makarov is in 2 and 3.
Yeah,
he's not in 1, right? No, that's even that guy Zakhaev, he's in there.
Yeah,
so they've got like a good connection. But then ever since then, it's like
they just fell off.
Yeah, they didn't bother. But I think this Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a continuation of Modern Warfare 1 or 2019.
2019, yeah. So like the characters that we remember, like Soap, Gaz, Captain Price, like they're all coming back,
which is sick.
So I'm excited about that. The cover art's really cool. I like how Ghost is going to be on the cover. Yeah. Because Captain Price got his FaceTime on MW 2019. Yeah. So, the art reveal was like going back to that. It was cool. The trailer, like it showed the reveal date, June 8th, like we said. Yep. And I'm sure, like later on, like in the year, it's probably not going to take that long. Like they're just going to start slowly like leaking stuff. Yeah. Or releasing like more about the game.
Oh, 100%.
But I've seen like on Twitter people like you said, they're super excited, or they're like, this game is not going to save the community. It's going to be garbage. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And, we played COD for such a long time. And I know before I used to be like super hyped for every single COD. And then when I really stopped was like after I got World War II. And I was like, all right. Can't be
lost all your faith.
Can't be hyped every single time. Like I've still bought every COD like after that. Yeah. But it's just, you go in with like a, not lower expectation, but just hoping the game.
I'd say like realistic expectations. Yeah, or delayed optimism.
Yeah, but MW2 though, like I don't know, they have all the components there to make it a really good game.
They do,
and they should. This game, if they do it right, it should be an S tier game. Yeah, it should be.
No, it really should. I mean, especially like,
or at least A.
Campaign side, it should be S tier. Yeah. Just because of all the characters they got in it. Yeah. And then in the multiplayer, it's still tough to say.
Yeah, because we haven't seen anything, or even like my problem with the multiplayer reveal, like you still can't. You see what's happening in multiplayer, but you don't truly understand a Call of Duty until you sit down and play it for a while. Which is a good example for us is like Cold War. Yeah. Like you see it. In the trailer, and like we even played the alpha and the beta. Yeah, like it feels weird. Yeah, and we were bad at it.
Yeah, no, you really just got to get your hands on a game to be playing it to see what it feels like. To
give a real review.
Yeah, exactly. Which something like we touch on that came out is that some of the pros they got a chance to go and play the game. Yeah, which. They couldn't really give much insight onto the game, obviously, because I'm sure they have what do they call them? Like, just release form saying that they can't talk about the game, and if they do, they get in trouble. Yeah. Obviously, and not much came out about it. It was just kind of a lot of political answers for sure, being like, "This is a fantastic game," and I can't say much, but what I will say is this game does have the potential to be a great COD. I'm like, okay, Like no one said, "Yo, this game, I'm playing it right now, straight A's." Yeah. This game, we gotta watch out.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll hear more about it. But I mean, I am glad though. At least they're reaching out to, competitive players. Yeah. Obviously, this isn't gonna help. Us. Yeah. Playing like public matches.
Wait, dude, we're
not
gonna go pro? What?
But at least this might mean like rank play. like right in the beginning of launch, or like, you know, within the month or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, for the CDL at least, the most competitive like COD game.
Yeah.
That would be really good. You know, things are balanced, things aren't like completely broken. And, you know, the experts on this stuff are the pro players.
Yeah.
So at least they're reaching out to them and not just, you know, throwing like, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's good that I know it's good that they're getting early access to it, which I think they do in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope that with all the debate and all the problems that have happened with, especially having a rank play system in place, that within like the first month or so, we get something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's not full of bullshit like this one is right now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Don't drive me nuts.
Yeah, they need like a clear definition of like how to rank up and how you lose like points and stuff. This whole SR thing, like it's just it's so confusing.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier and last night, dude, I was mind blown sometimes. Like we'd lose a game and I'm like, oh dude, like I'm chalked on the SR.
Yeah.
And I'd lose like 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And then you're over here, bro, 24. I'm like, dude, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like you didn't even play that bad. I'm like, yeah, you went negative by like 2 kills and like your time's average. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. And like I said, I've lost over 200 SR in the past like 2 days.
But do you think now that could be because of your rank, and because you're higher ranked than me right now?
Yeah.
You're you're elite and I'm an expert, right?
No, you're yeah.
Yeah, I'm green, you're like silver or white or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe they put more weight into that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they do. But the thing is,
that's our problem.
Last week we would lose and I wouldn't lose 25 or
exactly.
30 SR.
And that's what we're talking about, though. It's like you don't know.
Exactly.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
What happened between last week and this week? Because like I've gone negative. Like it's not like I don't ever go negative. I've gone negative.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like last week, right, when we played, and I would lose like 10.
Yeah.
12 SR, whatever.
Right.
Now I'm losing, and I'm still doing the same score line or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm losing like 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Or there was one S&D I popped off on Berlin. I dropped 17 kills.
Yeah.
I got 10 SR.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
No sense.
You should be frying on the SR in that. So I hope, though, like with that like since the pros have gotten it, that they maybe have a more fleshed out, or at least I don't know. There will be. It's always going to be so hard to like perfectly quantify how the hell the system works, how you earn points and lose points.
Yeah.
But it does seem a little fugazi sometimes as to like, you'll play an amazing game and I'm like, oh, dude, I fried. Yeah, and then I get like 8 SR. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, look at the scoreboard.
The point system makes sense, but I wonder if they did like I don't know, like a system based off of like the number of games you play or something.
Yeah.
Like, but then the problem with that is like you could be really bad at the game, but queue up with 3 really good people over and over.
Yeah.
So you have to win like 10 matches of like, this rank, and then you move up.
Yeah.
Like that person could literally do nothing, and the other 3 like carry.
Yeah. Backpack them and
So, I mean, it's super complicated. So, but at least like we said, they're contacting the pros and reaching out to them. So hopefully we hear more about that, and maybe we'll get some gameplay. Who knows?
Yeah, because we talked about it last week. There was a couple seconds of some gameplay.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Straight pixels.
Yeah. The guy inspecting the gun.
Yeah. Which that's like, it's always surprising to me because that's where it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, between those episodes from 67 to now 68, like we got news that the pros are playing.
Yeah.
Like they played the game. So there's obviously some, it's not like it's a fully polished game and it's done.
Yeah.
But it's probably pretty close.
Yeah, no, I mean like it's got to be like 95% there, if not more.
Yeah,
because the game comes out in October, which I don't know if we mentioned that. October 8th.
I think we did, yeah. And then there is a time for sure that I can't remember like how long of a time it is, but it's early enough where it goes into I can't remember, I should know what it's called because I watched a podcast. They're talking about one of the other some other like single player game. They're like, when you put that in there and like you send it off to Sony, like it's done. Like you're not making changes to it. Was Tony Hawk. Yeah, it was with Pro Skater 4. Yeah, he just did the 900. Yeah, and he messaged those guys and was like, we should put this game out with a 900. And they're like already on it. Like, and he was telling them that it was like a time crunch. They only had like a couple days to do it. Yeah, because once you submit the game, like whatever that deadline is, no more changes are done to that game. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a decent amount of time. Yeah, after or before the game comes out. Yeah,
because I mean, getting the game done, like, obviously it takes a long time, but then you have to think about like literally all the other stuff that goes with releasing the game, like setting up events for the game and like whatnot. Yeah, but I mean, if the pros have already had a chance to play this game, right? Yeah, I'm sure they have like recording of it, because every single year, like, someone has like recording of the game. Yeah. Like 100%. Especially like content creators, right? Like they always get invited, like usually every year. Yep. And they have some gameplay of it. Yeah. I'm sure they have it. They're just not allowed to release it yet until like the multiplayer reveal. Then YouTube's gonna be flooded with all gameplay. Oh yeah, and it's funny too, because we go on YouTube and all like our favorite people, you see them instantly, like right when it happens. Yeah, yeah. Then the gameplay gets released. They're all like, "This is what's happening." Like so, and they make like a 15-minute video on it. Yeah, I'm like, dude, how can you even do this when we legit saw like 5 seconds of gameplay? Yeah, yeah. My man, I gotta give it to you for stretching it out. Yeah, But that's really been the biggest news with Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I'm getting more excited for it. I'm not trying to, get too excited. Yeah. I mean, I'm more excited for it than this game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. It's like, MW2 will be better than Modern Warfare 19. You've heard it today. It will be better than Vanguard. It is January 4th at 4:10 p.m. Yeah. You have heard it here. The rumors that, we've heard at least, right? Like, tax sprint's going away. That's already a dub for me. Yeah. If dub for our controllers, the new COD, the new CODs forever, like, don't have tax sprint. It's a better COD than the past couple of years. Yeah. Already. And I think we had it in our notes too. Like, so on Twitter they released like, pro perks are coming back. Yep. Which I'm sure there are people that have never played MW2 because they're too young, which is crazy to me. Yeah, dude. They had pro perks, which basically, like, you would use a standard perk, and the more you leveled up, you got the pro perk. Yeah. Yeah, and I think you had to do, like, some specific challenges with that perk. Mm-hmm. It was more or less just using it. Yeah, like, you just literally equip the perk to you. Yeah. Like, if you had, like, I think of, like, Bling. Yeah. Like, Bling just allowed you to put more attachments on. Yeah. And then Bling Pro was, I think you got an extra attachment. So you had two, I think Bling. On your secondary. Yeah, there was that, yeah. So, but you just have to use it to be like get 150 kills or whatever, or just like rank. I think that wasn't it that? Was it challenges, or was it just ranking up with the perk? It was, I mean, I guess you could call them challenges, but it's literally just equipping the perk. Yeah. Like, what was it? Like marathon, right? Yeah. You literally put it on, and the challenge was like you sprint X amount of distance. Yeah. So I guess it's a challenge. Yeah, you didn't have to like. You don't go for it. Yeah, you didn't have to go for any of them. It was like you're using like the perk. Mm-hmm. If you're simply using what it was built for, then you'll get it. Yeah, exactly. Now I like that they're adding in pro perks again, dude. Me too. It's a cool thing. Yeah. And it was in what? It was in only MW2 and 3. Yeah. And we had specialists in 3. That was OP. Dude. It's funny. I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if anybody else did, but some guy had commented about like the best COD ever. Mm-hmm. And this guy put MW3. And I replied, I was like, dude, the fact that game had 3 kill streak things, like it had assault, support, and specialist. Yeah. Dude, that, like, I don't get why that's not a thing. I don't either. Like, and I saw Scump talking about it too. Yeah. Like, he's never had more fun. Like, when you got all your, like, you got the specialist perk. Yeah. And you're aiming and you're flying. Like, you're ADSing. And you're like, your dude is basically sprinting. You're like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, you're cracked. Yeah. Like, and like speaking for competitive, right? Imagine having assault, support, and special. Like, if they had specialists, I'm sure that would be banned. Oh, yeah. But like assault and support, right? You would have dedicated people like running, you run assault, you run support, right?
Yeah, you could.
And it's like the specialists in Black Ops 4 and 3.
Yeah, you could have a guy who is running like running your cruise missile or like an airstrike or whatever, and then for support they could have a guy who's like got plates, for armor or something like that. Yeah. And people be like, dude, that's so OP. I'm like, bro, do you remember the what was it, battery?
Yeah.
In Black Ops 3? Yeah. Fucking kinetic armor. Yeah. You go invisible too. Like with what was it, Scythe or Seraph? No, it wasn't Seraph.
No,
what was that guy's name? The robot.
I don't remember. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they had like all those things. They're always like, they're broken, but you got to earn them.
Yeah, and like even if they GA'd the assault and like support, right? Yeah. Like they GA'd the support. Like give us cool assault like kill streaks.
Yeah.
MW3 had cool ones, right? They had like AC-130. They had the Reaper. The Reaper was a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, that was a
so
weird
much
one.
Fun.
That was a weird streak, dude.
I used the Reaper all the time.
Yeah.
Like I love the Reaper. But again, like this COD, like kill streaks are basically useless. They're so boring.
Yeah, dude, the streaks in this game in Vanguard are
just boring.
Oh, they're so bad.
Yeah, and like when you're playing pubs, yeah, they help and like change the game and stuff, but it's not like, I don't know, maybe it's because like we've gotten older and getting 11 kills in a row now isn't like insanely hard for us. But like I get dogs, I'm like, cool.
Yeah, because the dogs, like I remember them in Black Ops 2, in World at War.
They're good.
Yeah, and in not Cold War, Black Ops 1. Like, yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
This game, they're like...
Dude, they sit in front. Like, some dogs will literally sit in front of you, and you just shoot them.
Like, the guard dog is a joke. That thing sucks.
Yeah.
You have to be directing him, and then if you shoot him, he stops. And, like, you can just smoke him in about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no excitement behind the perks. Whereas, like, in that game, in MW3, having all three of those... Yeah, there were so many choices for things that you could use. Yeah. And yeah, I think that they should, like we talked about it, I think last episode about just drawing from all these games,
Yeah, which I really hope they are again, because they have the formula already written out. Like, it's already been there.
Yeah.
It's been in like these games already. So, MW2 and MW3, right? And I mean, technically, this could be a MW4, right? Like, they can get it right, and if they go back to 3 perks, pro perks, and then attachments. Like, I personally don't like the 10 attachments.
I don't either.
Like, it's just so many.
Yeah.
And I like the pick 10 system. Yeah. But I don't think they'll ever go back to that. But,
no, I don't think so either.
The 10 attachments, I don't know about you, like that, it's annoying to me. Like, it's not end or be all for me, but it's just, I feel like for new people coming into COD, right? Especially people that haven't played COD in like a while, they see that, they're like,
it's overwhelming.
Yeah, they're like, what am I supposed to pick? Like, what are the best attachments?
Yeah, no, it can be too much. There's a idea of something called agency. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
It's like, so if you give somebody, like, if I had you to draw like a painting or draw a picture, and I give you 3 colors and you can choose 2 of them, that's easy for you, because it's like, well, I got 3 colors to choose from, right?
Yeah.
But then if I said the same thing, but I gave you 30 colors and I'm like, choose 2. Yeah. It's way too much for you. Yeah. It's overwhelming, right?
It's just too many decisions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you're like, I don't know, and you get frustrated over it. That's like, I'll tell you, this happened to me when we were playing Desert Siege. I was going to go make a sniper class, and then I look at the attachments, and I haven't really studied that much, and I'm almost like, fuck it. I'm like, I don't even know what to put on right now. Yeah. Like, there's 90 scopes. Yeah. There's I'm like, what is like the best thing? I don't know. Instead of just like, maybe 2 or 3 things per. Yeah. Which I guess some people, might on the opposite end think that's not enough. That's too boring. Yeah. For me, I'm like, that's easier. You know, because you're gonna always end up using what's best.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I got my MP40 class has not changed. Yeah. Since the game launched.
Yeah, and like,
it ain't changing.
See, the thing is like, 10 is a lot, right? But just adding, I don't know, 3 to 5 attachments is like enough. Yeah. That's why I like the pick 7 system.
That's
right?
all you need.
It was simple. Yeah. But now it's just so many.
Hey, it's way too much.
And like I know for me, right? Like the littlest things, if something's not working out in like a rank game for me, I'm switching to a different gun.
Yeah.
I have 4 MP40 classes for different situations, and they're slightly different.
Right.
And if, I'm really into like all the details of like every attachment.
Yep.
If like I've the strike compensator on my MP40 class.
Yep.
If that doesn't work, I'm switching to a different compensator.
Right.
And if that then I might be frying with that, and the gun just changes slightly.
Yeah.
Very slightly.
Right.
But then that day I could be doing really well with that. And then it's just hard because then you don't have, your standard, it's this weapon, this class, you're going to be good if you use this class.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get you. I mean, it's, you can have all those little things. Like I'm different in that I only have a couple of classes per gun. If that, I think I have maybe two classes per guns. I have 2 autos and 2 MP40s.
Yeah.
But no, I totally get that. Like there's some days, and that it might even help at times where there's a gun like I'll switch between a class, and neither of them I'm not feeling good with.
Yeah.
It could just be like maybe the map or the people I'm playing against, but a lot of it's probably just like in my head.
No, yeah,
it's
totally.
I mean? It's totally mental. I'm like, oh, dude, this compensator's fucking me up.
I have 4 MP40 classes, 4 auto classes, and the other 4 are like, testing classes.
Yeah.
Which, it's just insane.
Yeah.
I have 2 auto S&D ones with different attachments, 1 different perk.
Right.
And then the other 2 are like respawns.
Right.
And it's just like, I don't need, if you, back in MW3, right? The HCR class, that's the best class.
Yeah.
MP7, that's the best class.
Right. Yeah, you only just have, you can have 1 or 2 of them, but like, I don't know, the attachments and everything, it's just, it's what's good is what's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's not all these attachments that I think they just get wasted and slept on because they're worthless, like all the red dots and all the different scopes on the Car 98, like no one gives a shit, like no one's using those because they suck. And it's just because you have the option doesn't always mean that it's like
it's a good option.
Like just don't even just cut trim the fat off, don't worry about that, and just have maybe 1 attachment that's like a joke and it's trash, and then have like other 3 that are like you can decide between those that they may be good.
I see that as just like wasted effort. Like,
exactly.
They're designers that are creating like all these different attachments
and these names and all this stuff. It's like, dude, we don't need this.
Could be using that effort on like something else.
100%.
Right? And also, if they want to stick to the fact of being realistic, those sites weren't back in World War II.
Oh yeah.
None of those.
Well, dude, that like
the Red Dot site was not in World War II.
That whole debate about like realism. And CODs. That's so comical. I don't understand. Why
exactly.
Anybody argues that.
It shouldn't be real. Like it's a video game, right? But I don't get why. I get like for the campaign, right? It makes sense for the campaign.
Yep.
But carrying that over into multiplayer, like the developers shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like for the campaign, it makes sense because you want to be immersed and feel like, you're in the middle of war.
You want to feel like you're in the war.
But in multiplayer, no one cares about that. And you're adding, hollow sights to like a World War II gun.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes no sense. A red dots to a sniper.
Yeah.
And it's so dumb. I don't like people complain about that, or like talking about realism in the COD, and then we're over here and we had this Godzilla thing,
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, we got tracer rounds, we got Snoop Dogg out here frying people.
Yeah.
Like,
just have fun with multiplayer.
Enough.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear about all this realism stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
But it's also with that, they could keep it pretty bare bones, and it would keep the game really simple and like it's kind of true to what it is, like I don't know. I'm with you. I like less attachments. But there's also a fine line between like less attachments and less effort in that end, but then putting that effort into good attachments,
Yeah.
because you don't want to get like World War II or like World at War, where I mean, like, even with those guns, there's always like one attachment. Like when those games, you couldn't even. There was only like 1 or 2 attachments. You couldn't put on anything else.
Yeah.
That's like too little, and there's only like 5 of them suck and 1's good.
Yeah.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? So, I don't know. I think that like wrapping up with like talking about MW2, I think what would be a good thing for them is if they're drawing from all these games, like their past entries.
Yeah.
And like we say all the time, listen to the fans. This is not like once a year. We've been saying this. People have been saying this shit for years.
Yeah. And this game too, right? It's we talked about it like a few episodes ago now. Like Call of Duty is going to be on a 2-year cycle now.
Yeah.
So we're going to have this game for 2 years.
Yeah.
And this game has the potential to be the best Call of Duty in like years.
Yeah.
It could bring everyone back, you know, from the MW2 days.
Yeah.
And we could have this game for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like a really, really good game for 2 years. And that's what we need.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it absolutely can. You know, this game is, they're putting a lot into it. You know, with that name and the characters in it. Just trying to translate that over to multiplayer is going to be a big thing, because like, the campaign's great and everyone's going to like that. You know, if they do a good job at it, obviously. But you know, keeping people around, it's going to be the multiplayer. It's going to be Warzone, which if you wanted to wrap up like a little bit on that, they talked about Warzone, how there's the new map.
Yeah, the new map
that came out. Which, like, do you have anything you wanted to say on that?
It's just a map.
You know,
that's all it is.
Well, it's like, there's nothing. I don't think anything new came out regarding like changes or anything like that.
No.
But it's just going to be constant additions to the multiplayer, keeping up, listening to people. Same thing with the Warzone, new additions, making sure that it's not a busted mess for, you know, regardless if you're on PS4, you're on PS5, you're on PC 360 One, not 360, fuck, imagine, on the Xbox One or the Series X, like whatever. It's got to be a good experience for everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's just...
It's that easy, right?
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Well, the thing is, they have all the, you know, resources right in front of them.
Yeah.
You know, they have, like, all the past games.
Yeah.
Of what people like. And if they listen to the community, right, they'll be able to put a good game together.
Yep.
And, like, competitive, at least. They're bringing in pro players. Like, just keep doing that.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, we'll see when the game comes out, or at least, you know, when the alpha and the beta come out, you know, you get to play the game, but you can't like hold too much like on that still, because it's not a complete game.
Nah, no way. No, you can't be you can't make up your mind on that, because like I said, it's always incomplete. Or like, I think about the alpha from, what was it, MW 2019.
Yeah,
it was it the alpha or the beta that was the 2v2s or 1v1 tourneys, whatever that thing was.
Oh yeah,
like gunfight or whatever.
Yeah, gunfight. It was one, the alpha or the beta.
Yeah, I think it was the alpha.
Yeah.
Because the beta's got a lot more in it. But yeah, the alpha, like, dude, what can you make up on that?
Yeah, exactly.
2v2 maps that are like, it's a totally separate mode.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be able to figure out shit from the game.
Well, and
other than just how it plays.
Even like Vanguard, like we played the beta, right, and it was so choppy.
Oh yeah.
And like, then when the game comes out, it wasn't choppy like at all like that.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't hold too much on it.
No.
It's like, I see a lot of people complaining about it. I'm like, that's the whole point. They need your feedback from the alpha and the beta.
Yeah.
If you want to complain about it, then, you know, go tell the developers. That's the whole reason why they have it.
Yeah.
Or they could just release a game like that.
Yeah, right.
And they have no feedback, and then now you're pissed at them. Like,
yeah. What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? That's why you have the beta.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
alpha. So, but I mean, to bring it all together, right? MW2, they can do a really good job at this.
Yeah.
I am like excited for the game. I'm sure I'll get more excited as the time goes on.
Yep.
When it gets pretty close to the new game.
Yep.
We can like wrap up with Vanguard and stuff. But
yeah, and then even too, like for episode 69 coming up, you know, and even like going forward, I'm sure there's going to be it was episode 70 then, and next week. When I don't know when that's gonna be coming out,
2 weeks.
But by that point there'll be like a full trailer, and I'm sure there's just gonna be more and more stuff coming out, you know. So the excitement's gonna be ramping up, you know, for October.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and as Vanguard slowly withers and dies.
Yeah, like October, it's not that far away, you know.
No, it's not.
Not that far away at all. And yeah, like next episode 69. Oh no, episode 70 when we recorded that. Like you guys will see
it's a whole trip, right?
Yeah, we'll see our we'll discuss the reveal and stuff.
Yeah.
And I am excited about that. It's probably just going to be campaign. Campaign's going to be good.
Yeah.
Which we all know that.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
Some people don't even play the campaign. That's the other thing.
Yeah, you got to play it. You got to play it.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that don't though.
I know.
They literally just jump into multiplayer.
Yeah, and we'd always play a campaign, then do multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's tradition.
Yeah, it is tradition. And the campaigns for CODs too, they're not that long.
No, you could beat them in a day or two.
Yeah. So they're not bad. But June 8th, guys, make sure to check out the reveal. I'm sure that everybody will.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then like we said at the beginning too, we'll make sure to link that that video below of the trailer if you haven't seen it already, because it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. And let us know if you guys are excited for this new MW2 and what you guys think about it. And also for YouTube, the people like actually watching us, let us know if this is the MW2 that you're going to be playing, like the first one.
Yeah,
like you haven't played the one in 2009.
Yeah, dude.
Because there are people that were born in 2009.
Yeah, right.
And never played that game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's so you'd think they're like 5 years old, but they're 13.
Yeah.
They're teenagers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't played those old CODs.
Okay,
they haven't played the best like CODs back then.
Let's wrap it up, dude. I'm getting depressed now. I feel old as all.
Yeah, well, we are old.
That's terrible.
We've been playing COD for over a decade. A decade.
It's been a fun ride. So we're hoping that this one could bring it back for us. For the love of God.
Yeah. Just, bring back all the old fans.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we can show these young kids how to actually play COD.
Exactly. Smoke them in ranked.
No tack sprint, and now you actually got to be smart and hold angles.
Yeah, right?
You can't just run up and slide cancel.
No. I'm not going to get smoked by some Mountain Dew chugging crack at it anymore.
Yeah. You can't just run anymore.
Break my thumbs. I'm done with that.
But I think that's all the stuff that we've had for MW2.
Yeah, man.
Again, next couple episodes, we'll just keep updating every now and then on the leaks. And if there's enough information, we'll dedicate a whole episode like this.
Yeah.
And talk more about it, because I'm sure more is going to be coming. But
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we can wrap it up there.
I think we're good to go, brother.
So guys, make sure to check anchor.fm/the COD Casuals. We're on all streaming platforms. Go to our YouTube, comment, subscribe there. We're trying to grow that too. And I know our audience on streaming platforms, at least, it's been growing pretty quick. So we appreciate everyone.
Thank you, everybody who's listening.
Yeah.
If the people are listening on Spotify, go over to the YouTube.
Yeah, go to YouTube.
Go to the YouTube, hit the subscribe, the get that going.
Yeah, so
help
you guys
us out
see
there.
Us. Yeah. And then if you guys want to contact us or just, talk to us more, go to Twitter, Instagram, we're on there.
Yep.
We're always commenting and responding to people. So guys want to know more about us in general, if you have questions about us, whatever. Right. Or if you want to talk about the game, whatever, just go over there. Or
really share your rank play slump with us. We'll be more than happy to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly, right? But again, just follow us. Let us know what you guys think of this game. But again, guys, this has been episode 68 of the COD Casuals. We're your host, Justin.
And I'm Mike.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.